What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing great. I am doing wonderful. I'm going to make this short and sweet, and I'm going to get directly to the point. The name of this entry, as I'm sure all you guys can see, because I'm sure you can read, is My Thoughts on Randy Orton. It's pretty simple, and I'm going to get right to the topic here. This all started because of the World Wide Web, the Internet, more specifically the IWC. And if you don't know what the IWC stands for, it stands for the Internet Wrestling Community. And they're the group that actually stirred this up more than anyone else. And let me kind of explain what they are. The IWC is the terminology that has been used to describe the hardcore group of fans, or even casual fans, that regularly follow professional wrestling or sports entertainment on the Internet. So, what happened was Randy Orton has a Twitter. On his Twitter, someone asked him a question, and he was responding and answering questions. And the question was, "Hey Randy, are you going to open up a YouTube channel? I think it'd be cool," or whatever they said. And Randy's response was, "And do what? Eat grapes?" And you know, then everyone started tweeting me going, "Oh my God, did you hear about the shot Randy Orton took at you? That he took at Matthew?" All caps, by the way. "Did you read the shot that he took at you and took at your alter ego, Matthew, and your YouTube vids?" And I was like, wow, I wonder what Randy said. And I was kind of, I was actually taken back by it because I've always gotten along great with Randy. And I consider Randy a friend. We've never been super close, super tight, never been inner circle friends, but we've always been friends. We've always been cool with one another. So I went to his Twitter and I read the question, and the first thing I did was laugh. Because, first off, I don't consider that a shot at all, not by a long shot. I mean, if you know Randy, and most of you guys don't know the real Randy Orton, you know the Viper that you see on television, the real Randy Orton has a very sarcastic sense of humor. And the first thing I saw whenever I read that was I saw him getting ready to type that answer out to that question. He's like, "I don't have time to open a YouTube channel. I mean, what am I going to do? Post whacked out videos like Matt does and eat grapes and whatnot? Man, that'd be crazy." That's the first thing I saw. Do I think Randy Orton was taking a shot and was trying to insult me and hurt me? No, not at all. And if I'm wrong, if Randy does watch this and he does want to insult me and he completely hates my videos, then he can tweet about that. And then what I'm saying right now is irrelevant and wrong. But what I am saying and what I feel from the bottom of my heart is that just Randy was responding in his own type of humorous way. No, he would never do a YouTube channel. That's not what he does. It's amazing that he has a Twitter. And then sarcastically he says, "Yeah, what am I gonna do? Eat grapes?" With that being said, Randy's always been a cool guy. I've always gotten along great with Randy. I like Randy. Randy's a very lone wolf. He's a to-himself type person. But there's been a lot of times where Randy and I have bailed each other out, and only he would know what the meaning of that is specifically. Randy's a good guy in my book. I have nothing bad to say about Randy. Never have, never will. And even if he goes back and says that he hates my videos and he thinks they're absolutely stupid and ridiculous, I won't go on a rant about it as well, because I have a mental picture and I have a idea of who Randall K. Orton is, and I like the guy personally. There's been times where there's been disputes. Him and Mr. Anderson, who's another good friend of mine, had a little issue, but I was in the middle, so I really didn't take sides. It is what it is. Randy actually is one of my favorite characters by far on TV, and as far as top babyfaces go on the Raw brand, no offense to John, but I would take the Randy Orton character over the John Cena character any day of the week. Because Randy's character, I dig him. It's definitely down or up my alley, so to say. Another thing that I saw that was very interesting on there was Randy answered a question. Someone asked him something about being sent home from Europe for tearing up a hotel room, and he said, "No, I was sent home from Europe, but I didn't tear up or destroy the hotel room." And I'm here to tell you right now that he definitely somehow got the rap for that, and he definitely didn't deserve it. No, he did not tear up a single hotel room. Actually, he was sent home the day before, and the next day there were 2 hotel rooms that were destroyed in a way that you would never believe, and the people who actually did the deed you would never believe. So you're going to have to buy my book when it comes out, or watch my Hardy Show True Story DVD when it comes out, because maybe that'll be one of the stories I tell. Because Randy had nothing to do with that, and he is definitely innocent of destroying any hotel rooms. He didn't do that then. He was actually already gone. There were several other guys involved in it, and I was there that night. I was around, and I know what went down from a first-hand basis. And you would be shocked if you knew the people that were involved in the 2 rooms that got destroyed and messed up that night. Randy's innocent of that, so I'm clearing him of it. And the videos that I'm doing, I know a lot of people don't understand the Matthew character. The first few I did were just feeding off the internet, because basically Matthew is a hyperbole of the internet and the negativity of the internet writers. The first thing they said when Randy responded to that question about me and said, "And do what? Eat grapes?" is they turned it into a negative thing, into taking a shot. When I did a YouTube entry and I said, "Yeah, I'm going to mention in my next entry a current champion, and who knows, maybe for breakfast he'll eat grapes," they said, "Oh, Matt Hardy's going to do a rant on Randy Orton. We can't wait to see it." Because that's what they're looking for, and that's what they want. They want negativity. Basically, they want stories they can post that people are going to talk about, that's going to get their sites hits and that are going to make their sites money. And the one thing I would say to Randy, if he was right here, or if he's watching this right now, the reason I'm doing the Matt and the Matthew channel is because it gets a lot of sites, is because my site gets a lot of hits, and it gets a lot of views. And if you knew the deal I had with YouTube and with the Google AdSense, and if you realized how economically beneficial it works out for me, Randy, you actually might think about getting a YouTube channel. But with that said, I'm going to close this thing off, because these things are fun for me to do. I feel like I get a chance to actually talk genuinely to all my fans and people who are interested in the professional wrestling business, and I don't have to speak from a perspective of being a WWE employee or a TNA employee, or having to contain what I say. I have free reign to say whatever I want to say, which to me I think is very, very cool. It's just Matt Hardy, one guy, a rebel with a cause, who does want to make a difference and who wants to make the business better than it is, being able to voice his own opinions and tell the truth and give it like it is. I'm a big advocate of the internet. Internet has done things that have possibly harmed wrestling, but internet has also done a lot of things that have been very beneficial towards wrestling. And my goal, which is maybe an impossible one, is to educate and try and teach people that have power on the internet, like these dirt sheets that do have a lot of followers, that do have a lot of subscribers, do have a lot of people who read their stuff, to have them be as responsible as possible and try and highlight the good as opposed to the bad. You know, if someone asks me, do I see a cup of water half full or half empty, I don't just see it half full, I see it 3/4 full. I am the ultimate optimist when it comes to that. So with that said, you guys think about that. Just because you read something, don't necessarily make your first guess that it's a negative reference or it's a shot. Think a little more deeply into it. Although I know negativity sells, and that's what you guys are doing. You're looking to sell. That's what I'm doing here to a degree, looking to sell. But also, to a degree, I'm looking to be able to interact with my fans like no other wrestler has. Because let's face it, Matt Hardy is by far the most interactive wrestler in the history of the professional wrestling business, and I'm very proud of that. So on that note, I'm out. Randy, I hope you're doing good. I'll actually probably text you after this, and make sure you watch this, just so you do. You're doing great, and keep rocking and rolling, man. I love your stuff. I love your show. I love your show. Everybody will get that. Both of you. Later, guys. Take care, and until then.